Welcome to episode 11 of Chumps to Champions. Today it is another double live com. I'm taking on Wealdstone away from home, and then I'm taking on Hazen at home. I thought we had to do Wealdstone, even though I'm not really a fan of the whole Wealdstone raider thing and all of that stuff. But yep, we're doing it, and they're mid-table, so we're actually a lot stronger than them. So I'm expecting a win. Looking at the last few games in detail, let's have a look before we get started with this first match. In the last video we drew against Ebbsfleet and then beat Farnborough, and since then, amazing 4-4 draw against Western-super-Mare. Disappointed to come away with a draw there. George McGee got 4 goals against us, murdered us. And then a 2-1 win against Eastbourne Borough, despite masses of injury problems and suspensions. It's been a real struggle actually the last few games in terms of injuries. We've now got Mark Hughes out for 2 months, as we saw in the last video. Mark Haynes is out for 8 to 12 days. He's already been out for a week. Christian Smith is injured for another 3 days. And Freund, our backup keeper, still injured. So most of the players will be coming back soon, apart from Mark Hughes, which is a bit of a blow. I've brought in another player on loan because we needed another right midfielder, because Le Bon got injured, you may have remembered, in the last episode. And he is now out. Well, he's out for the rest of the season. I've sent him back to West Ham, which is a real blow. So I've brought in Ashley Lodge on loan from Staines, who are actually in the same division as us. Right midfielder. He won't be playing in this game because he's quite tired. But I'm hoping... He's not as good as Le Bon, but I'm hoping he solves that problem on the right-hand side. Once again, I've tweaked the tactics. I seem to be doing that forever. I've put a defensive midfielder in. I've dropped Sawyer back. Now, I tried it for Eastbourne Borough. We won 2-1. It seemed to be a bit more effective. I'm just sick and tired of conceding so many goals away from home. I know you'll probably say it's because I've got no fullbacks. Yes, I know, but I want this formation to work. I really do. So this game against Wealdstone, I'm playing Girdlestone because Haynes is injured. Mark Hughes is injured, so Jake Gordon, who actually scored in the last game on his debut, his first game of the season, is back in the team as well. He's young and not great, but I think he's a bit better than my assistant gives him credit. He did score in that game and did well overall actually. He's got 1 on dribbling, which is pretty poor, 1 bravery. There's some pretty atrocious attributes in there, but I'm hoping he's a bit of a surprise for the rest of the season if I need to use him a bit more. So we could move into top spot if Sutton United, where are they? Oh, they're playing Ebbsfleet. They do have 3 games in hand, so you know, even if we go top, we aren't likely to stay top for long. Wealdstone will be a challenge though. They're no pushovers. They're mid-table, and mid-table is quite high up on this because it's so close. What do I do? I haven't come across this formation yet actually this season, I don't think. So they may pose a threat. I don't know if that's as a direct result of the formation that I've put out and moving a player back a bit into defensive midfield possibly. Well, I guess we'll find out how effective it is. Just away from home we really do struggle. I'm going to go counter again. Yeah, maybe not push up. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm going to go back to 2D, I think. Normal 2D. Could do TD Classic. I like the normal 2D because the little arrows point direction that they're going, which I quite like. Girdlestone tackles, good tackle. Hickford, Ward, come on, Ward. You haven't done anything for me. You've been disappointing. But now I've got another option to play on the right hand side with the loan signing. What's his name again? Ashley Lodge. Looks like it's going to be a boring 0-0 at half time, guys. Wealdstone Raid is probably on my case by now. Let's give a bit of confidence to the strikers. Adao has been good. He's got 15 goals this season, and I'm hoping he can get another today. Joel Ward's going to come off. I'm going to bring... Yeah, let's try Ashley Lodge. I know he's very tired, but he's Slightly better off than Ward, and we're trying for the second half. See what he can do on that right-hand side. He's got okay crossing. I think he's got about 12 on crossing, so hopefully he can whip some balls in for the likes of Cheek. No, I haven't got Cheek on the pitch. Gregory to get on the end of, and Adao as well. He's quite good at getting on the end of crosses, actually. This is a boring game. It's lucky we're doing another one after this, because this would be a boring episode otherwise. Going to take off Jake Gordon, who is tired, and bring on Redwood. And we'll take off Sam Gregory, who hasn't unfortunately managed to do anything. We'll bring on Palmer Samuels with the pace as the advance forward. Let's see what he can do. Maybe Sam Gregory's a super sub rather than a starter. Let's keep it like that, but higher tempo. Pump ball into box. Let's try that, see what happens. We're a bit more solid with this formation though. Oh no, a corner. Get rid of it, guys. Get rid of it. Well done, Gordon. I've got two Gordons in midfield, Jake Gordon and Rodal Gordon, which could be confusing. Oh no, not another corner. Get rid of it. No! They take the lead. And it looks like we're heading for defeat after absolutely nothing occurring in this game. We're just really struggling away from home at the moment. Push those two further forwards. See if we can make a difference at the end of this game. Can we get a goal back? Let's see. I'm going to play it wide and try and get some, actually whip the crosses in. See if that makes a difference. Disappointing if we lose this, because we've not really put up a fight either. 0 clear-cut chances for both teams. Let's see the goal. Corner whipped in. Good header. Free header really. No one there. Lovelock couldn't quite get to it. Let's win the ball back here and break. Come on, guys. Win it back. Oh no, where's the defence? And it's 2-0. Where was Girdlestone? He should have been over there. I always seem to struggle in the first game of like 2 when I do these episodes. But that's a defeat against Wealdstone, which is poor. Really poor. I need to sort out whatever I'm doing away from home. It's not working. Now we've got this pressure to win the next game, definitely, because we need to keep up. We've got Hazen Yedding, who are 7th. So it really is a crucial game to win. 41 points, 12 wins, 5 draws, 9 defeats. We need to turn this around. So training-wise, what have I got it on at the moment? I've actually forgotten. Defending. I'm going to put on defending. Yeah, defending. I think that's important. I've capped it on that. I've kept defensive set pieces as well. I've got it in average because I think when you get it on a high intensity, especially with lower level football, it just can lead to problems of fitness and that sort of thing. Hazen Yedding would go. Yeah, we'll keep it on that, but it seems like St Albans. Attacking movement, I think, for those two. Just to see what I do behind the scenes. I haven't really focused on training for a few weeks. It's the first time I've changed it. Probably should change it a bit more, actually. Especially in lower league football, I think it does make a difference. Your team training. So there were more games in midweek we didn't play. And these were the results, meaning we've dropped down to 5th place, unfortunately. 41 points with 5 off the top. Sutton United, 2 games in hand still. I think they're probably going to go on and win this league. I think Basingstoke are their closest rivals to them. It's going to be tough to catch Sutton United, especially when we keep losing games away from home. We really have been poor away from home lately. Let's look at the recent away results just to see. So away from home, we did beat Bridgewater in the FA Trophy. We lost against Gosport in the FA Trophy, but in the league we drew against Hazen Yedding. We lost against Staines. We drew against Ebbsfleet. We drew against Western Supermare and we lost against Wealdstone. It's not been good. In the league, our last away victory was against Concord Rangers back in November. Something needs to be done to change that, because we're not going to get in the playoffs, or we may scrape into the playoffs on our home form, but we're not going to. There's no chance of us challenging for first place if we don't sort out this away form. Looking at the attendances, it's been okay, generally just under 700 each time. That was quite poor, 630 for the Eastbourne game. Obviously we have a bigger capacity than that, so we're getting similar numbers to other teams though, looking at it. Although a lot more than the likes of Staines. They had 195 at Wheatsheaf Park. Okay, let's go on and get to the game against Hazen Yedding. So, we're not actually going to be playing Hazen Yedding today because the game has been postponed due to a waterlogged pitch at the Chumps Sports and Athletics Centre. So I guess we will play Whitehawk again in this episode. I wanted to do a double live comp. Disappointed not to face Hazen Yedding, but we're going to play Whitehawk instead. So here we go. I'm at home to Whitehawk. We're third in the table. We're down to 6th now with results not going for us. 41 points. We are 2 behind Whitehawk. Basingstoke have actually gone top for the time being. They've only lost 3 games all season. So we really need to win this. We started off in 2nd place at the start of this episode, and now we've dropped down to 6th. If we don't win this, we're going to drop even further. So let's sort out the team. There'll be players back now. Mark Haynes is back. He's going to come into the team. Girdlestone will go onto the bench. And I'm going to play Cheek instead of Sam Gregory. And I'm going to play Lodge instead of Ward. Gordon in midfield. Do I stick with this? It didn't work against Wealdstone, did it? Maybe I should push him back, especially as we're at home. I think that will work. Let's go for it. I can always pull him back if it's not working. Just realised Christian Smith is back, so maybe I should play him instead of Jake. Oh, I'll give Jake Gordon another go. Let's try him out in this game. He scored in his first match. He didn't do anything in the last game, but neither did anyone. So, let's see. Oh, bloody hell. Another waterlogged pitch. We're not doing very well here, are we, guys? So, on to the next game against Hazen Yedding, which was postponed originally. Oh, literally, just before kickoff. It was postponed, obviously. Havington Waterloo have sacked their manager. In other news, 2 games postponed. Great. It just means it's more congested further down, doesn't it? So we're going to play Hazen. Hopefully, we're going to play Hazen Yedding in this episode, like originally planned. That's the problem with lower league football. Even, I mean, any kind of football in winter, waterlogged pitches, snow, ice, anything can cause problems, especially though in the lower leagues. Hopefully they've got the big sponge out and absorbed all the water for this game against Hazen Yedding. In other news, by the way, I have released McBean. There was no point in him being at the club. He's using up resources, although I'm not paying him because he's not playing. He's still using up the resources of the club, isn't he? Whether it be tap water or the toilets or whatever, he's using them up. So, he's gone. Don't need him. We're playing Hazen Yedding. I'm going with this team. Christian Smith is going to... Yeah, we won't... maybe I should... Jake Gordon's gone up to a star, actually, according to my assistant, which is good. We're going to stick with this. Let's see how we do. So we're down to 8th because of all those games we've missed. Although we've played the same number of games as some teams, so... it's not looking good, actually. We need to win this. We really do. That defeat really let us down, and missing those games has caused us problems. It's not done us any favours at all. So Whitehawk, Hazen Yedding, sorry, who are just above us, we need to beat. We could get into a playoff spot. Let's give them a bit of confidence. That didn't really work, but we'll give them some individual passionate team talks or player talks. Let's do this. Massive motorbike just went past, I think. Was it some really grotty van, maybe? Really loud. Come on, guys, let's do this. Lodge. First start for the club. Jake Gordon, lovely ball. Cheek. It was going wide, I think, but we've won a corner. I'm not going to complain about that. Taggart's going to whip it in. Attacking corners isn't working out for us this season. Need to try. I'm really itchy. Really itchy. Need to change this around. Ah, Jake Gordon's injured. Oh, I wish I'd had Adams, whatever his name is, Smith, on the bench now. Let's go with that. Redwood can come on. Doesn't really do anything for me. Don't think he's done anything all season. Still 8th in the table in the live stand-ins. Please don't let them score before half-time. Here they go. Oh, Hickford, what are you doing? You never make... very rarely make mistakes, and he has made mistakes. But that's awful. That is awful. I don't even want to watch the replay. It's all going off. It's all going wrong. We're losing against Wealdstone, and now they've killed us. Mark Haynes is on a 6.2 as well. Well, we have to go attacking. Let's go flexible. Let's... oh, what did I click there? I don't know. Let's go high tempo, pitch high up. We've done nothing in 1.5 games. Suddenly all gone wrong. Come on, Cheek. Lodge. Oh, injuries, suspensions, everything's affected us. But Taggart equalises with a fantastic free kick. Only his 2nd goal of the season. But I've been quite pleased with his performances this season. Smashed it, and the keeper, it just powered past him, didn't it? Sawyer, good tackle. Adow. Into Gordon. Into Cheek. Back to Gordon. Come on, play it through. Here goes Cheek. Oh, it's wide. What are you doing? You're coming off for that. I'm going to play Adow as the advanced forward today, instead of Palmer Samuels. Yeah. Cheek should have scored, and he's coming off for that miss. Adow and Palmer Samuels have a decent partnership. In fact, Palmer Samuels has fallen out with Cheek, apparently, meaning I don't really want to play them two together. How's Hickford on a 7.1? Wasn't he the one that made a mistake, or was it Haynes? Maybe I'm doing him a disservice here, but I thought it was Hickford that made the mistake. I'm going to take off Adow. He's not had a good day. On comes Sam Gregory. Looks like it's going to be a 1-1 draw, which doesn't really help either of us. But maybe this is a chance. Mambo number 5 scores. Ah, yes. 3rd goal of the season for me. He's been awful, but has scored a couple of goals. And now we're going defensive. This is a crucial win if we can hang on. Taggart with the assist as well from the free kick. He's got a good delivery of that left foot. Whips it in, and Mambo up for it, heads it home. Excellent finish from him. Now just hang on for 3 minutes. 30 seconds. Can we hang on? Looks like we will. Bashed up the pitch by Lovelock. And I think this is going to be the end. Yes, it is. We've won. What a crucial win. We seem to grind out these results. 2-1 every single time. But that's enough. That's enough to get the win. And it really is. We're very good at grinding them out when we need to. And it does push us up to 4th in the table. 27 games played. Similar to the teams around us. There's a few teams that played 28 games. Sutton United have played 1 less than us. And are 6 points clear. They could go 9 points clear of us. And it's going to be tough to catch them. In fact, the top 3, there's a bit of a gap now. But between us in 4th and Western Supermare in 10th, there's only 4 points in that gap. So that's very close. It's getting very interesting towards the closing third of this season. So the next video will be around here. I'm not sure which game. I'll pick one that actually is significant. But there's going to be 2 more videos in this season. Except if we get to the playoffs, of course. Then there will be videos for the playoffs. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. A loss and a win. We're used to that in these episodes, aren't we? See you soon, guys.